where we left off, the crew was on the Kronos ship. Our party kind of had a split. Most of them are in the Mother's mainframe room, while Ash, an NPC, and Dusty, played by Jake, are out in the hall, and they were attacked by a white alien of some kind.
Question. I know Jake's about to do something. I just want to know if we hear the scream from the creature.
Nope.
That's some
thick
pretty
That's a thick door.
good sound protection.
I know, because I was considering knocking on the door to let you know something was up, but I don't think you'd hear it.
The creature grabs Ash, and its mouth opens up and clunks down on the helmet of Ash. You see it kind of indent. A little bit of cracks on the glass. And then he's lifted up into the ceiling. What do you do?
Oh boy. Well, just instinct kicks in. I'm going to grab him with one arm.
Okay.
Try and grab his torso and pull him back down so he doesn't get fully pulled up. And then with the other hand, try and fire at this creature's torso.
Give me a close combat roll to grapple Ash.
Oh, yes, I would love to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus your stress.
Oh,
I would
one.
say you get one more stress die for the
Oh, I see
fact
how
that
this is.
this monster is a thing.
So 2 stress, close combat 4, 5, so 7.
Let's do it on this camera.
Oh boy.
If you roll a single face hugger, it cancels out any success.
All right, Ash, I'm coming for you, buddy. Okay. No!
Oh! No! Okay, as you go to grab Ash,
Yeah.
you're too slow and not strong enough. He just keeps going up, and you get another point of stress. As you watch Ash go up into the metals of the ceiling, you hear him screaming. Eventually, you hear glass shatter. His screaming comes to a stop, and red blood drips
Oh no!
on your helmet.
He was a human. Well, now I'm just sad.
Really glad I grabbed a med kit.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, well, I guess my next order of business.
GTFO?
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna peace. I'm going back to Nostromo. No, I mean, I should let the rest of the team know that there's something here.
In my head, this is team timing up perfectly to where the little girl just said, well, except for the monster. And then like,
Yes.
it's the same time.
Oh yeah,
But me and Amanda are like,
Monster?
What?
You do have comms. You can activate the comms. So
Yeah. So we're gonna activate comms. Bad news. No one freak out. Some kind of white creature just pulled Ash up into the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I look at the little girl.
everyone who heard that gets 1 point of stress.
Is the monster white?
Yes.
Open the door.
Ching! Doot, 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 doot. And you see Dusty stand there with red drips of blood on the spacesuit helmet and no sign of Ash.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Sweetie, what's your name?
Rebecca?
Rude.
The captain used to call me Newt.
Oh.
I need you to tell us everything you know about the white monster.
There's a lot about it. I think the safest place to be is in the cryo room. But since you are powering up the ship, it's probably super important we go there because that will probably activate the rest of the crew that's still alive.
Oh, from their cryo sleep. Okay.
Can you lead the way there?
Of course. And she turns and scuttles out the room and like looks at you and like you can't tell if she's looking at you or the blood. And she walks around you and then keeps kind of like first kind of looking both ways and then heads off.
So I will reach my hand grab my wrist where I have a really colorful plastic beads strung together in an elastic fashion. It looks like something a child would wear, and I turn the beads on the plastic rope.
Is that outside your spacesuit?
Fuck.
You can, at best,
Feel where it is.
know that it's there, because when you put pressure, you can kind of feel the pressure of the suit push on the bead. That's the best you can do.
Okay, that's what I will do then.
All right. And you can reduce a point of stress.
Damn, that's gonna be a little harder for where mine's located.
Following little Newt through this dark ship, what do you say to Banter?
Covered in blood.
Covered with a little bit of blood.
No one else is dying on my watch. The first one, little mistake. but now that we got that out of the way, it's not gonna happen again. Newt,
Yeah.
honey, just come walk with me though. Let's walk together. Hold on to my little spacesuit. Thank you. So Newt, how old are you?
I'm 6.
And how long have you been on this ship for?
Since we left and headed towards the planet.
Oh, and how old were you when you left?
6.
Huh. That's an interesting time, huh? It's a flat circle. I'm done bantering.
Everyone can reduce their stress by 1. You hear a static over your radio. Hey, you guys good? You guys there?
We found a kid, and something killed Ash.
You just get a moment of silence in there. You hear her sigh deeply. No, well, I just got the blueprints. And it looks like you guys are powering up the ship, so it's probably going to get a little bit easier for you guys to walk around.
That's what we hope.
I'll send it over, and you'll be able to see it on your suits.
Thanks.
Captain, I know why we're here, but at what point do we claim it's a lost cause and connect the ship to Alice and tow it back without investigating any further?
We have to make sure that the crew is alive and well. If we don't, and I lie on the ship log, there's going to be problems for all of us.
Right, absolutely. So get the people over, and that's our focus now.
We can tow the ship,
Great.
and we should be fine.
So right now, our main focus should be seeing who's alive, getting them back onto the Nostromo.
And bring the ship
And
log
bring
with
it-
you.
Okay.
It's a one-handed, heavy-duty chunk of metal coming from the mother's room. There's nowhere to clink it, so someone's got to hold it, and that uses up one weight and one hand.
Who wants to hold it?
I can hold it. I'll hold it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll put it down if I need to use the med kit, but it's not like I can do anything else, so...
That's not true. Don't be so hard on yourself, Doc.
You're fancy doctor with small muscle.
I think you're trying to say the muscles are in her brain.
Yes, no, yeah. She,
That's Walker's strength.
Yeah, more power up here, less here.
I think
Don't give me that.
I think it's meant to be a compliment.
That's Siri's way of complimenting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the tracker to Andy.
Fuck.
There's your responsibility.
It is 1 weight, and it has 5 supply.
Okay, cool. I used it in the other thing, so I got it. Thank y'all.
So I have space for one thing, if I need to pick anything up.
All right. As you guys are walking through the hall, you hear the suits beep, meaning it's been downloaded, and at the same time, some of the lights start to power on around you.
Ooh.
Just beep.
What do we see?
Bum 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 bum.
Uh-oh. Let's find out.
Why are you getting out
Well, I
the
guess
butcher paper?
I want to know, like, is this place in chaos like the first room we walked into?
Well, let's see what you guys see.
Wow.
Mother is right here. You guys started heading to the cryo labs, which are down here. You guys are pretty much right here. All right. So, as you're getting to the end of the hall, the door opens to another hallway, and you can see across the doorway to the cryo labs. In this room, or in this hall, what you see is it's white walls where the Nostromo is normally kind of octagonish. This is like practically a perfect circle of a cylinder of hall. Parts of the walls just cut and slashed, bullet holes placed in different spots. You guys can enter the hall and head to the cryo rooms if you want.
Andy, would you mind activating the tracker?
Yeah.
I think it's always it's on still.
It's passively on, but if you want to look at it, it's on DB5.
It's the yellow. Thank you.
We're doing good on this so far. So far, so good.
No face huggers. It's still at 5.
All right, so you pull out the motion tracker. The hallway seems clear.
I think we're okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna just kind of go first from that point to the start, the hallway where the cryo chambers are, just to make sure there's nothing past there.
Okay.
And from my perspective, it looks pretty clear.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an observation
Oh, good.
with any stress.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I regret this decision. Nothing.
You head across the hall. Looked clear when you looked.
Oh. Why do you say it like that?
You wave everyone else to come up.
Yeah?
All right, everyone else comes up. Newt also comes along with you guys. So as you can see, there's kind of like the 3 like tubish kind of room. Each one's supposed to hold an equal amount of the crew. When you look through the windows, you see a lot of them are just covered in rubble, destruction, and blood. The one to the right, Cryo 1, you can see that there are 2 pods closed and not destroyed.
I bend down to Newt and I say, are there only 2 other people alive here? The monster killed everyone else?
Yeah.
How have you been staying safe?
I hide.
Where have you been hiding?
Different parts of the ship. If it gets closer, I move to another part of the ship.
Is there only one?
There used to be another, but now there's only one.
Do you know what happened to the other?
The captain killed it.
How did the captain kill it?
He used a gun and just went for it.
Is the captain still alive?
No.
Who are in these? And I point to the cryos that are closed.
Elizabeth and Idris. Idris is the main pilot. Elizabeth is our chief science officer.
Oh, sounds like we don't need Amanda or Andy anymore.
Watch it.
Sacrifice. No, I never sacrifice you, Andy. You're my buddy.
The other ones that are destroyed with rubble and covered in blood, does it look like there were people in there when they were destroyed?
You'd have to get a closer look.
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer then.
All right, so you want to get into like another cryo room, like 2 or 3?
Yeah, I want to see if it looks like they were in there when they were killed.
Okay. Observation roll.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna push it.
Take 1 stress.
Ooh. Things are heating up.
1 success, 2 successes.
2 successes. As you approach, you see that there are bodies in the tubes, under some of the rubble, under some of the shattered glass. Some of them look like they were caught on fire. Some of them look like they are cut to shreds.
But they were in there when it happened. Like they were in cryo sleep.
You think so, yes.
Okay. And the 2 that are in cryo sleep right now, are there any other containers, any other cryo sleep chambers that are destroyed in that room?
Yeah, because it's 17 broken into 3.
I will turn to Newt and say, why are these 2?
It happened after they went into cryosleep. The monster found its way in here and was just destroying things. Eventually I saw the captain scare it out of the room, and that's when I didn't see the captain again.
So did someone wake you up?
I've never went to sleep. I don't need to.
Oh.
You figured it out.
So, I don't trust these 2 bodies in the cryo sleep.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what, Newt? I got a question for you.
Oh, I had a skill.
Oh, you have a skill, yeah.
I had a skill. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, use
Make the GM tell us things.
No, I don't have this one. I didn't do analysis. Don't worry. Are there more of them close by?
More of
Them.
them? According to the motion tracker, no.
Cool.
So, Newt, do you know how these monsters got on the ship?
Had something to do with the samples?
And what samples are those?
The samples that are in the lab downstairs.
Interesting. And you just, by chance, wouldn't have happened to notice if the 2 people in those cryopods were interacting with the samples before they went into the pods?
Maybe Elizabeth, but she was always very careful.
I mean, this one wanted to take a sample earlier. It's highly possible Elizabeth did too. No offense.
None taken.
I mean, Elizabeth is the one who ordered the samples onto the ship.
Oh.
I guess that means she interacted with them.
Do you know if it's toxic or I don't know? Just because Amanda said the CO levels are really high. Obviously, I guess you don't need oxygen. I don't know, but I don't know. Is it something we should be concerned about?
Well, if the power is turning on, that means the air scrubbers are probably working and cleaning up the air.
But how did the CO2 even get that high?
Usually, when a ship, you would know this, a ship, when it goes to sleep, it doesn't, the protocol is to not waste energy on life support if the entire crew would be in cryosleep.
How many cryosleep chambers do we have on the Nostromo?
You have 1 room with 7 pods.
Okay, and we have 5, so we have space for 2 more.
We lost 1.
But we still have 5 because Ripley.
Yeah. So we could definitely.
We should get these people out of here.
And then
There's
we'll
the
just tow the
creature,
ship.
And then we'll tow the ship. I mean, we'll put them into cryosleep back when we get onto our ship, and that'll be that. I don't think we should be here any longer than we have to, so
No.
let's wake them up and get them out.
Um,
The samples can stay on the ship. It'll still go back to the company, and the company can handle it from there.
Yeah.
Good call.
I just realized, where are the spacesuits? For these 2.
Oh,
Ah,
Yuri, you son of a bitch.
that's right.
where are the spacesuits?
We need 3.
Oh no. Newt.
We have some compression suits downstairs on B deck, across from the armory next to the bridge.
Is there a way to get there that's safer?
The main junction, 1, where you guys look like you guys came from, or there's junction 2 through the cryo rooms.
Well,
Should we all go, or should some of us stay here?
There's also the elevators.
My feeling would be.
I feel like the best way.
Yeah, what do you think, Yuri?
I think the best way to do it is to send a most efficient hitter down below to grab the compression suits.
I'll go with Dusty. We'll go down there and get them.
Yeah, like that.
Newt, you should go with them so that you can tell them how to get there.
Okay.
So that in case if
And then you guys wake up the people in the pods.
We'll wake them up as soon as you have the suits back.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're going.
Keep your comms open.
Yes, Doc.
You're going down,
Yeah, Andy and I.
Andy
And
and
Newt.
Dusty.
Andy,
And
Dusty, and Newt.
Keep talking to us as you go.
Yep. Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna let you know where we are and what we see.
Newt just said we could go through the cryo room.
Yeah, to the second junction.
Okay, then I guess we'll do that.
The door opens. You see the destruction, the death. Everyone who just walked through the cryo room, take a point of stress. You go through examination room, which is kind of like lockers and cleanup, showers, and then you go to the junction room, and you find in the center of this room a ladder leading down to B deck. You guys want to go downstairs?
Well, that's where we need to go, right?
Yeah.
Before we go down, can I check the motion tracker? Oh, last one power supply.
All right. And you see kind of like just the screen kind of just like,
All right, I think it's clear.
All right, I'll go first.
let's,
Ooh, changing the page.
here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, this got a lot more complicated for you guys.
Oh boy. Okay, so where are we trying to get to?
You said the junction?
you guys
We went through the junction,
You guys went through the junction.
So we're in junction B2.
and we need to get to, and where are the
It's
suits?
next to the armory. Oh, wow. Fuck. We maybe should have taken the elevator.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. I guess we'll just like go through and move along the pathway.
Yeah. You mean like straight up and then to the
The right,
to the
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Nobody can hear you scream, fuck, this is very annoying in the vacuum of space.
Oh, okay. Do you still have like a lot of stress?
I got 3.
Okay.
We can banter if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Is it a safe space?
Dusty, it's too quiet. Tell me a story.
It will take you guys, you'd have to sit
Tell
here
us one
for,
of the war stories.
you'd have to sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Really? He can't do it while we walk?
Um,
The hallway's not a safe space.
hey, hallway's not safe. Hallway is where Ash died.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, well, why don't we do that, and I'll check the tracker one more time, and we're just listening to see if there's anything out there while Dusty tells us a story.
Okay. You guys go out into the hallway.
No, I mean in the room.
Oh,
In the room.
You're just gonna sit there for a little. Oh, okay. Go
Yeah.
for it.
And I'm going to talk about,
Fuck.
uh-oh.
It's okay. Still fine.
One face hugger.
Well, I was a worm farmer before I joined the Marines. And I found it very peaceful. You know, people think worms are gross and slimy, but they help oxygenate the earth, and they make a great source of protein. Did you ever have a Mama Jambalayas worm bars before?
Yeah, I think I went to the restaurant a couple times.
It's pretty good. Newt's probably never been, because you're synthetic.
She just smiles, and then just straight face.
I say over the comms. You know, I hear once on this great American show called Wipeout that a couple of worm farmers actually won.
They did. That was my father and mother,
Really?
Barbara and John Leatherwood.
Oh!
Big point of pride.
Well, then aren't we getting the banter effect too? I mean, comms are open.
Comms are open. You guys are getting low stress.
All right, Andy. I feel like feel like we should probably keep moving.
Yeah, what does the motion tracker say?
You pull up the motion tracker.
Oh.
I go back to that direction. Boop. What direction is that facing?
Towards the bridge.
Where we need to go?
Yep.
Cool.
Which makes the room you're in safe. So -2.
Okay. Dusty?
Yes, Andy?
Shit. Newt?
Yeah.
Can we go through the vents? You said you've been getting around here. But if that thing is like owning the place, is that how you're getting around?
Yeah. It's usually the fastest way for me to get around.
Do you know where the vent in this room goes to?
It would technically bring us right to where we need to go.
Okay, well I think that's the best thing to do because it looks like that thing is right outside this room.
Guess we're gonna have to take off our suits.
You probably won't fit in the vents with your suits on.
Yeah.
But luckily, now the power's back on, the oxygen scrubbers are on.
Yeah.
Probably check your wrists to check. And you can confirm with Captain Ripley if you want.
Yeah, let's confirm with Captain.
Yeah?
Do you have a read on if there is oxygen now in the Kronos?
It does look like the oxygen levels are rising. Still not great, but totally okay. Safe. Survivable.
Deal.
But we have to take these. Do we leave these here?
I think we should leave ours, because we're gonna come back here anyway.
Okay,
So we should leave our suits there, and then we'll just put them back on and go
This
up.
is so fucking bad.
Or good news, we could get more suits.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and take them off.
Take off your suits. It takes a bit. Takes some time. Newt can even help you guys.
It's weird.
Great. Now that you've taken the suits off, you don't have comms anymore.
Doc, Yuri, we're gonna go silent for a little bit.
Oh no. Why?
We gotta take off our suits so we can crawl through some vents.
Great.
But we should still be able to connect with you when we enter a new room. We'll just use the comm system in there.
Okay.
Solid.
So we'll hear from you when you get to the room,
Yeah.
to vestibule 2.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too long.
You guys go up to the wall, and there's the vent system with an iris that goes and opens up. You can start your way to crawl through.
Do you happen to have a flashlight?
No, only Yuri has one.
All right, well, I guess we're going in blind.
Does Newt have dark vision? Because they're an AI.
As you guys go into the vent, behind you, the iris closes.
Can Newt be in the front? Just put Newt in
I mean,
front.
she is leading the way.
Yeah, she knows where to
she's
go.
leading the way.
Yeah, so just want to make clear that she's in front.
Meanwhile, up in the cryo room, the pods in front of you, boop, boop, pff. You don't. The pods don't open, but lights do flash on them that they're ready to wake up the crew. Through a small slit of the window leading out into the halls across to cryo 2, you see cryo 2's door open and then close.
Great. That seems like a really solid thing. I saw that happen, so I would like to use my analysis.
You also get a point of stress when you saw that.
Yeah. That's cocked. I know.
3 of them are cocked.
Okay, it was almost a success though.
I know.
I have a success anyway, so it's okay. That's fine. 1 success. So the question I'm gonna ask is it human or alien?
According to Newt, there's supposed to be no other people.
Got it. Cool. So I'm not going out and checking because it's not a human.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know what the fuck it is if it's not human.
Yeah, we don't want anything just walking and waltzing in
No,
here.
I don't. I don't want that. You
All right, I'm locking the door.
Yeah, you go up to lock it. And the little blue light goes red.
Yay.
Green light goes red.
All right. Are there any vents in here?
Yes.
Fuck. All right. The next best thing that I can think of, just to assure every possible barricade going to look at the vents and I'm going to take out my little welding thing.
Before you do that, I see him pull the welder. Is it possible that Andy and Dusty might come through here? Is there a world in which that happens? Because I don't want to make this...
It could be possible, but...
What if we need an exit?
What if?
I don't like a room with only one entrance. I'm sorry.
No, I can see to your intelligence, and I think I just want to keep an eye on this vent then, so that way if any creepy crawlies start coming through.
There are 2 vents into the cryo room.
Great. Is there anything? There's rubble. Can we block them temporarily?
Sure.
Yeah, I put rubble in front of it.
The closer you get to it, the iris is open.
Great. Okay, so I put any kind of rubble in front of it.
Great.
And walk away, and then the iris closes.
Great.
Solves problem?
I mean, temporary.
Yeah.
Not really,
Yeah,
but...
well, it gives us a sense of security, so that
Yeah,
way
I'm gonna
we'll
sit
know.
on the cryo. I'm gonna sit on one of the closed cryo things.
Just sit on, like riding a rocket ship kind of situation.
No, like side saddle.
Side saddle is okay.
Because I'm just like, I want to make sure I'm here if anything.
You hear out in the hall a long, like, nails on a chalkboard, just
You see, this is why we
on the door.
We're gonna stay very quiet. Do I get another point of stress?
We're gonna
You get a point of stress.
We're gonna lip our words.
And through the little slit of window, you see an elongated finger with a sharp nail. And another. And another. And it just slowly scratched down. And you even see the nail make indent in the glass. Like it was a knife on plastic.
Great, solid.
And then back to you guys.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, at least it's not down there with us.
Right? That we know of.
And you guys are in the vents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God! You know, not like I needed an actual heart attack.
As you guys are crawling through, you're following Newt. I want you guys to roll a stamina.
Oh, I have 1 stress. Huh?
Ooh, 1 success.
1 success. Great.
Fuck.
1 success, 1 fail.
Yeah.
So you got a facehugger.
Yep.
The space in the vents kind of feel a little tighter to you, and you're reminded of this one time you had to go through some tunnels in a war zone.
I do remember that.
You're able to kind of like take a beat and shake it off for a second, but it definitely floods your brain for a bit, and you're good. And you can keep going.
All right. So we keep pushing on through.
You keep pushing on through. You come out to an iris, opens up. You're in the first science lab, which you have to just get to the other side to enter the vent, the long outer vent to get to the main room that you're going for. In this lab, the lights flicker. I'm not actually going to do that because that's fucking mean. The smell of decay fills the room. In the science lab, you see a small container that has this little, like, tennis ball size fungus in it. Then you see on a larger tube, you see this, like, unborn looking child thing with elongated head, super pale, almost translucent, spikes on its back, like bones broken into spikes, and just floating in this little container.
I feel like Walker would really love this, but let's keep going.
Yeah. Should we, speaking of Walker, should we radio to them real quick since we're in this room?
Yes, but don't tell her about what's in here. She's
Oh,
gonna
no,
want
no.
us to take it.
No, I don't want to. I don't even know what's in this room.
Yeah, let's just tell them we're okay so far, and we're still heading to the vestibule.
When you intercom, you can designate where the intercom goes. So you can say that it goes to the cryo room. So all the cryo rooms hear it.
What's up, homies? So we made it to the first science lab, making headway. Just wanted to see how you guys are doing up there.
You have to go up to the wall to interact with it.
Is the wall
it's not
close? Is the wall close to the
next to
door?
the door? Yeah.
I'm not gonna respond.
I'm gonna take the wrench and I'm gonna try and poke the button.
I'm gonna try to stop him. I don't want. I'm trying to make no noise. Does the thing in front of us look like it's moving now?
Roll an observation check.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 success. And no face huggers.
You see, kind of lean and trying to look, and you see through the little window piece, you see the door open. Across the hall, not your door. You hear a little bit of some ruckus. You see, like a cat walking by, a tail thing rush by, and you hear another door. Some more ruckus. And on the door. Go ahead and take a point of stress. Do you want to go interact with the intercom?
No. No, we're just gonna. They'll be fine.
All right.
We'll
Back
let
to you
them assume
guys.
whatever
So
they're
back
gonna-
down in
Back in the vents.
in the science lab.
Science lab.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Do you think maybe we should just book it?
Okay, so you want to go through the hallway?
Yeah, just book it so we can get back up there and make sure everything's okay.
All right, we're gonna run.
You're going to run. Okay.
You never know what we're gonna do.
Whoever has the highest, roll a mobility check.
I have 5.
I have 0, so go for it.
Oh dear. Nothing.
Great.
Push it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna push
You want
it.
to push it?
Yeah.
Added stress.
Yep.
Her roll represents both of you.
Oh yeah, I got that part.
1 face hugger.
Beautiful. Roll me a die.
That gives me a stress, right?
No,
Okay.
not.
So
How much stress do you have?
I have
total?
1 from pushing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll a d6.
Yep.
1, so 2, bitch.
Bitch. You guys go up to the door. You go see the hallway. You take a deep breath. You both look at each other. You can tell some stress is pumping in, but you guys can manage it, and you can go for it. And you run. I want to turn the light back on because you're in the hallways now. And you run this way past the medical lab. The door to the medical lab is ajar, and you see as if it crushed in onto a person. You see a body, and the head is leaning out into the hall, but the head itself, like it exploded outward. The jaw is dangling. The skull is just ripped outward, and complete blood covered. Take 1 point of stress.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
But would I be really stressed? Because I see death all the time. Comes with the job, 15 years in the Marine.
Do you guys want to go check the medical lab before?
No.
running?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
making sure, guys.
What's wrong with you?
Making sure.
Nope.
We're on a
Right.
mission.
You guys are running to the living area?
Okay, after I see that chaos at the med lab, I
Okay.
touch my necklace, which is the Nostromo wings that my mother gave me.
Great. That sounds like a plan.
And I too touch my cross necklace.
Because you guys can reach it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I just have 1 stress.
And I'm only at 2.
Ooh.
Winnie.
As you guys run through the living area, there is blood scattered. You also notice on the wall a spray of white blood.
Well, why would we immediately assume it's white? Like, oh, that must be blood that's white.
Well, you're with Newt, and that crosses your mind.
Oh, yes, because of her blood, and that is white, yes.
Yep.
Well, actually, Andy, real quick. Idea. I'm gonna run it by you. What if, on our way there, we just swing into the armory real quick?
Okay, you are really obsessed with guns. Do we need to talk about this?
We can talk about it. Something just literally pulled a man into the ceiling and killed him. So we should probably have guns.
Fine. You can go shopping, but we need to be quick.
Roll a mobility check for the group.
Oh, that'd be me.
Yeah, let's have Andy do it.
He can't roll. He has nothing.
Plus your stress.
Oh. 1 success. Thank you.
You guys run through the hall, and door opens. You're kind of in another hall. There's halls within halls, corridors within corridors. It's a submarine for outer space. What can I say? You get to the door to the armory. Yeah, the door is shut. It's a beefy door. It's as beefy as the mother door.
Oh, but Dusty, you have the captain card.
I do have the captain card. Sound effect? There you go.
Door opens. It's pretty stripped bare. You see some shotgun shells.
Not the worst thing in the world.
No shotgun.
That's fine.
You find a pistol with a magazine in it.
Nice.
And on the floor, hold on. There we go. Some milky white blood as well.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I don't really want to take that with me. Andy, why don't you grab the gun?
Okay.
Can I also pick up those shotgun shells?
As you pick up the shotgun shells, you hear.
Oh my god.
Boop, doof. The door was closed behind you.
Oh, that's fine. That's normal.
Newt is no longer in the room.
Newt!
But you still have the captain card.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dusty, come open the door. I don't understand what happened. Newt, are you okay?
Don't hear anything.
I'm gonna open the door.
You don't have the captain card on you anymore.
Where is it?
When did the little...
She took it?
Okay, I'm gonna do a comm from the inside and try to hack it open.
Okay, but go for it, Andy.
Shit.
Right?
What a twist.
Just one fucking face hugger.
Give me a panic roll.
7.
7 total.
I have 1 stress.
Jake, you notice this as well. Like Andy's hand kind of gets into a little bit of a tremor, and both of you get a point of stress.
Maybe if I shoot the control panel.
Let me look around and see if I can find a vent hiding anywhere.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's better. That's probably a better idea.
And then I'll let you go crazy.
In the lockers in the armory, on the backside, there is a smaller vents in them to keep the room tempered.
But nothing we can fit through.
You could fit through, but you would be like on the most extreme understanding of prone.
Okay, fuck. There's only vents, but we can't, we can fit through them, but it's just a really bad fucking idea. I understand that she's a kid, but can I still strangle her because she's an AI? Because this is not fucking okay right now.
Oh yeah, as long as I can strangle her after you do.
We have no way of telling Yuri and Amanda. Okay, I have flares. Can you make a bomb or something to get us out?
That's why I wanted the shotgun shells.
Let's boom this shit.
You can, pry open the shells.
Mm-hmm.
Technically pry open a flare. How many flares in your flare gun?
2.
2? You can pry open a flare and still have 1.
Yeah, good idea, DM. So we'll just run the gunpowder alongside the door to blow it off.
Yeah.
So we'll just spread it out, and then we'll use the flare to ignite it.
All right. Who's going to take the shot?
What are your stress levels?
I have 2.
I have 3.
It's going to be a ranged combat.
Oh, it's ranged.
I have 6.
For range, I have 9.
Then you're gonna do it.
So it's going to be 9 plus your stress.
Okay.
This is hilarious.
But does he get to roll 10 dice because we planned
buddies.
this together and we're buddies?
You get to do 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So 10 black dice.
Got
Plus
him.
your stress.
plus my 3 stress.
All right, buddy.
I thought maybe it would be up here, but it's
No, over there.
This one's for you, Jesus. Fuck you, Jesus. 2 fails. 2 fails. Yeah, let me roll you a dice. Oh, a 6.
How many stress points do you have?
3 currently.
Great. Everything's set up. Aim the shot. You go pull the trigger of the flare, and it launches. But before I tell you what happens, you guys.
Oh.
I want to hide.
You want to hide? Well, right now you're on the door. It's just slamming, constantly slamming. Where do you guys want to hide in this round room with instructions and 2 blocked off vents?
I'm gonna go into the vent and hide in the vent.
You're gonna go hide in the vent. You're gonna move some rubble. And
Yeah, I go hide in the vent.
Yeah. All right. You go over to the vent. It's really hard to fit in there with your spacesuit.
But I'm really, really petite. I have it in my character. She's like 5'2", and she's very little.
She's really bulky.
Well, she's so little.
The slamming is non-stop.
I really am thinking of a Kevin McAllister kind of a deal here.
I've never seen.
I'm gonna Home Alone this motherfucker is what I'm saying.
I still don't know what that means because that movie was like 200 years ago, and I don't watch movies from 200 years ago, so I don't know what you're talking about.
200 years
It's a
ago.
great American classic.
What is America?
What is America at this point?
Yeah.
Russia's the only one that remembers us.
I'm just gonna be little.
Did you try to fit in the vent at all?
I want to try to fit in the vent. Will you let me try?
I can let you try.
I would like to try to fit in the vent.
All right. Mobility -3.
I only have 3. So what do you want? I have 2 stress that I can roll.
You certainly can.
Oh.
It's 1 facehugger.
1 facehugger. Roll me a die.
6.
6. As it's slamming, and you're moving the rubble, the iris opens to the vent, and you try to fit in, and the slamming is just terrifying. What's up?
Is there any wire, like cord or like thin cord or wire?
You could tear shit apart.
Yeah, I immediately want to see anything that might be broken that has like wires, just enough. I'm going to take my torch and I'm going to pretty much set it next to the door and then jerry-rig the wire so if the door opens, it will pull the trigger and then pretty much incinerate anything that tries to enter.
There's the Home Alone.
There's the Home Alone reference.
Yeah.
What is Home Alone?
This great American classic.
You're jerry-rigging the wiring. You're trying to get the plasma torch, the cutting torch, to set up. You got to turn it on. You do.
Yep. So as soon as if something tries to pull open this door that I don't want in here, it's gonna pretty much.
So you got to hook that up and connect it into the comm terminal that's attached to the door. So this is a very specific comm tech I'm going to have you roll. Comm tech -3. 2 plus stress. You should have stress.
1.
1. Wow. All right.
I've been the chillest one here.
He's been not looking at things.
Yeah, I've been very much busy with other
Hang on.
things.
Because if you mess this up,
Yo.
you may open the door.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, buddy.
So I'm fucking scared. Okay, so it's not a success, but it's not a panic.
You think you got this down.
Yep.
Doot. The door accidentally unlocks. You have the terminal now open. None of the buttons will respond. You have to rewire it back if you were to do it. But you just spent your action doing that, and the door is unlocked. You spent your action panicking and trying to fit in an event that you can't fit in. let's go back to the armory. In the armory, it goes through the door. The door slams into the hall.
That does not get anything's attention. I don't know what will.
I don't think that's what, I think there's a robot an AI on the other side of our door now.
You walk out to the hall, no one in sight.
That's good.
I go and give Dusty like a fuck yeah high five.
Uh-oh.
Run!
Where do you guys run?
The vestibule, that's our
I think
goal.
we go to the suit.
Yeah.
Just booking it, and you run around the junction to get to the room with the suits, and you turn to see, for you, a second time. For you, a first.
I hope it's Ash.
Smooth, eyeless, white creature, 6 feet tall, bipedal. Its mouth is like this little butt. It's white, elongated head, spikes coming out of its back.
How
Its
far
tail-
is it from us?
Would you say in medium range?
I would say within short range.
Oh, even better.
And as it turns to see you two, its little butt of a mouth opens and the jaw expands out, and you see a shark's worth of teeth. And it hisses like a snake curling up. Both have to roll panic.
I rolled a 1.
Plus your stress,
So 4.
I rolled a 5.
plus your stress.
4.
Your stress goes up by 1.
Okay.
The panic doesn't affect you. I'm going to ask you both what you have: a slow action and a fast action.
Okay, so what I would like to do, because Dusty is stressed, so shooting might not be the best for him, but I would like to, since we're again besties, and I've been putting in the story that he's like taught me to like fight, so he's also taught me to shoot.
Yeah, good
So
story.
if he could like I'm gonna be like, okay, this is like shooting practice. So he's gonna be behind me and he's gonna be telling me exactly how to aim perfectly to kill it.
All right, roll a ranged combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then can I add because he's helping me?
If you help her, that's your slow action.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe in Andy.
7,
Taught her everything she knows.
and then 3 stress. Would you like to bring the camera over here?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's see if you can get the hit.
Fuck.
3 successes and 1 fucking face hugger.
That's rough.
Can I do a fast action?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Can I try and shoot it?
Shooting is a slow action.
No! Should have asked that question before I gave this slow action.
Go ahead and roll panic.
Ha, 4.
Great. Good job. Oh, thank God. I wanted this miniseries to go a little bit longer. Boom, 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 boom. Miss. Complete misses. You both have fast actions. You have cheat sheets to tell you what your action economy is. It's at the very bottom. There it is. You can run, move through doors and hatches, get up, draw weapons, block attacks, pick up items, shove enemies, grapple attack, retreat, aim carefully.
Okay, so the alien is right in front of the vestibule door.
Yep.
Is there also a door across right there in the junction?
Yes, there is.
Fuck, why does...
There's also a comm station behind us.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna... Okay,
Into the bridge. Yep.
so I'm just gonna grab Dusty and we're gonna run into the comm station.
All right, into the bridge.
Yeah, and I'm gonna lock the door. That was the fucking thing that killed Ash?
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, right? So what do we
Okay,
do now?
I'm gonna go up to the intercom. I go to the room that they're in.
Okay.
I hope you guys are okay. There's a monster thingy up here, and also, if you see Newt, fucking kill her.
Back to you guys.
Ditto! I yelled in the background.
To you guys upstairs on A deck. The stomping has stopped.
The door is open.
Nope, it's unlocked. But the stomping is gone. It
I take
suddenly
that-
just randomly stops.
I'm gonna take that moment of like silence to grab my bracelet and take a deep
You're gonna
push
squeeze
it through,
that
to squeeze it through. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're still in that spacesuit.
I know.
I want you to roll me air supply. You've had not the best of luck,
That's true.
and I just want to check in to see if you're hyperventilating.
What is
too much.
how do I do that?
So 5 yellow dice.
It's got down to 4.
Great. All right.
Did squeezing it work?
You feel like it did.
In an effort of not getting my my ass burned, I would like to try and see out through the window, like without putting my face up to it. Like I'm just trying to.
You don't see anything. Whatever was there is no longer there.
What the fuck? It's gone.
She's so mad at you.
I'm huddled. I'm still I'm like by the thing, like just like rocking back and forth and calming myself. I'm trying to calm myself down.
Oh,
What did you do over there?
I was.
I like see this like hanging thing and like this rigged up.
In case it was going to get through the door, it would have.
Okay.
Just in case. Fucking Christ!
Where do we hear that coming from?
Roll an observation check.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Great. You want to pick your stunts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pick your
She's
stunts.
really good at rolling die.
I know.
I have a lot of
Almost
practice.
borderline better than you.
I have a lot of practice rolling dice. Are there more of them close by?
It's coming from behind you in the vent.
The one that's closed or the one that I'm in front of?
half in, half out.
I don't like that.
Do you want to turn around?
No, I want to run away. No, I want to run. I want to get far. I don't want to turn around.
You don't want to turn around, you just want to go?
Yeah.
If I'm by the door, I'm taking my fucking thing back and I'm ripping it off the wall and I'm pointing it.
You go to grab and pull the thing down in the vent behind you, and you get up to go. You are grabbed and pulled up against the vent.
Oh no!
And you're stuck.
don't
You're
fit.
holding. You can't fit. Its claws dig into the suit.
She has +2 armor.
Roll your 2 black die.
1 success.
1 success.
And it cancels out any hits he has, I think.
Yep. Well, I rolled 2 successes. The claws dig into the suit. You hear.
I'm running over and grabbing.
You go ahead and grab.
Yeah.
Give
one hand.
Give me a close combat. It's a grapple.
Oh, okay. Well, then. I'm gonna use my ability. I'm gonna use long haul, and I'm going to ignore this panic.
Wow. Okay, did you get any successes on that roll?
I got 3.
I want that.
All right, you go to grab her, and you're pulling, and you see the claws getting tighter, and you're pulling and pulling. Oh, you only have one arm, and you're just going for it. What are you doing with the other arm?
As soon as I pull her out, I'm gonna take the torch, and I'm just gonna blow it down the vent.
You pick up the torch, and you're pulling. You get its arm, and the arms pull out. You hear scatter.